Damian Wayne, Robin, and Jon Kent the Superboy are back in The Adventures of the Super Sons issue number 1. That's right, all new adventures. Well, not really new adventures, all old adventures, but we'll get into that in a minute. So, as this comic opens, Superboy proudly proclaims directly to the reader that he's back, and did you miss him? If this seems like something of a sly jab at a certain Bendis Superman series that's going on right now, hold on to your cape because it gets so much better. Robin and Superboy have joined forces today to take down the Puppeteer, a D-list villain who is piloting a big bronze statue of Superman to beat up his son. Geez, it's a good thing these kids have super healing, because I imagine it would be really hard to explain to all their teachers the bruises they keep coming into class with. Speaking of school, as the bard Alice Cooper once said, school is indeed out for summer, and Jon and Damian couldn't be happier. A bunch of their friends try and invite them to an after-school party, but they say they have swim lessons and will have them all summer long. Jon and Damian also mentioned that their parents and guardians are out of town at the moment, so they're going to be able to devote a bunch more time to patrols and being the Super Sons. Why, Jon even takes a page out of the George Costanza handbook and refers to this summer as the Summer of Super. Oh man, it's gonna be great. He's gonna stay up till 10, he's gonna drink all the soda, and he's gonna watch Leno. Or, he would if he was still on TV. This, of course, begs the question, but wait, I thought in the Superman book, Jon left with his evil grandfather to go to space. I mean, obviously summer is a long time and a lot could happen in those 2 months, but wait, there's more. Jon is also wearing around Superman's DC Rebirth era belt. He says that he got it from his dad because he was changing his look around, but in the Bendis book, Superman only changed costumes so he could give his old one to Lois so she could protect herself while out in space with evil Jor-El. Alright, you know what, I think we're officially through the looking glass, people. This 12-issue maxi series was sold as taking place in between important events, but I think I can pretty much say now that Tomasi is writing an alternate continuity right here. Now, the Super Sons end up getting called away on a mission. A smaller version of the Shaggy Man seems to be wrecking up a local mall. Much to our hero's chagrin, this guy isn't the dumb feral monster they thought he was, and he ends up actually leading them into a trap. A trap perpetrated by a brand new yet somehow totally familiar group of young villains calling themselves The Gang, whose members comprise, get this, Rex Luthor, Joker Jr., Deadshot Jr., Ice Princess, Brainiac 6, and of course the Shaggy Boy who I mentioned previous. As you might have guessed, these guys aren't from this planet. In fact, they might not even be from this universe or dimension. What we do know for certain, though, is that the gang has been watching these Super Sons from afar for a very long time, and now they're ready to strike. Rex Luthor has an ace up his sleeve, and that turns out to be golden kryptonite, the rarest and arguably most powerful of the kryptonites, with the ability to absolutely sap all superpowers from a Kryptonian. Which, I mean, arguably Jon's only half Kryptonian, so I guess it only needs to half sap his abilities, right? As the comic winds down, a powerless Superboy gets absolutely wailed on by Terror-Tyke Rex. So that was Adventures of the Super Sons issue number 1, everybody, and overall I really dug it. It kind of felt like coming home again, like, slipping on a nice warm pair of slippers that you haven't worn in a while. In terms of continuity, it's a bit of a mess, but I think it was always going to be that way when DC decided to junk the entire Super Sons concept. One of the best things coming out of DC Rebirth at the time, all in favor of letting Brian Michael Bendis and by extension Adam Glass do whatever the hell they wanted. In fact, you could very easily read this first issue as Tomasi's little protest piece. Oh, okay, you're gonna get rid of my book even though I had other stories to tell? Well, I'm just gonna tell them and pretend you don't exist. Again, I can't confirm this or anything. In fact, it's probably even more likely that he just had 12 more issues left to go already written for this series, and they just said, screw it, let's put them out. And anything this series may or may not do to contradict what's going on in other books is strictly coincidental, but still, a man can dream, can't he? Absolutely loving the concept of the gang as a group of villains. I can't wait to learn more about them. Overall, I would give this issue a well-deserved 8.5 out of 10. Can't wait to see where it goes next. Hey there everyone, it's Cape Joel again. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I got coming out next. And hey, if you're feeling in a supportive mood, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. Not only will you get exclusive access to brand new videos and podcasts before anyone else, but you'll be helping me out a great deal for as little as $1 a month. So until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I will be back again next time with more great comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye, everyone.